What's good with the fam, man? We back again with another video, man. I hope y'all doing well, living well, and you know what it is. We ready to increase the vibes. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the home. Welcome to the vibes, man. We here to feel good, be at home, appreciate each other, and grow in life. That's just simple and what it is, man. But yeah, today we talking about measuring your success by the day. I feel like we've all grown up and kind of had a idea of success and what we think success looks like, and a lot of us may deem it to be a certain amount of money or having a certain accumulation of things, and that could be a good benchmark for success, I feel like. But I feel like we need to, I don't even want to say lower our idea of success, but just redesign it, implement it into our lives in a way that we can feel successful on a daily basis. And that's what we're talking about today. Measuring your success by the day. You don't have to worry about, oh, the next 5 years or the last 5 years, whatever the case. But what you can do in life is what you do today. The only time you do anything in this life is today. All the days I lived in my life, yesterday, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, that all happened today. It happened on that day today. There is no yesterday. There is no tomorrow. It's all today. It all happens today. So your life is basically who you are today. And that may be a little scary, but I don't think it is. It's actually beautiful because it gives you the opportunity each and every day to choose who you want to be. If you had some bad things happen yesterday, you don't have to carry them over and allow that to be who you are and become who you are. Or you can also use it as your fuel to become even better and not stoop down to that level. But with that being said, I feel like who you are today is going to be a part of who you are tomorrow. You probably heard the seeds that you plant today are going to be fruits tomorrow and be the reason and just the catalyst to the events that happen tomorrow. So what you're doing today is very important. And like I was saying, we need to judge our idea of a success by the day. What did you do today? Did you accomplish the things that you desire, the things that make you feel fulfilled? Did I make a video? Did I read today? Just little things and little habits throughout the day, but things that make me feel fulfilled on a daily basis. Because anybody that we know is successful, or whatever the case may be, is somebody who showed up each day, who took the time each day, and just that compound of each day built them to who they are today. But everybody started at that starting point, at that, what do I do today? What can I do today? And that's simply all it is. Like, I was just saying, you get caught up and overwhelmed by trying to do everything at once. We be trying to worry about, oh, I got to do this next week. Now, I don't even want to do what I need to do right now because you're so focused on dreading next week, when once you get to next week, once you get there, you always have what you need. If you look back on your life, just think about all the situations you've been through and lived through. You had what you need at that moment. And it may not felt like it, but the moment, the present moment, always gives you what you need. It's just about you aligning your thoughts with that idea and not feeling like the future or the past is going to satisfy you, but knowing that right now is where you have that control to create the life you want to live. But yeah, man, what you do on a daily basis shapes the person you are. If you look back at all the things you did last week or whatever the case, like I said, it all builds on itself and becomes the you who you perceive you are today. So it's very important to implement those positive habits, to do those things that you know you should do every day. And sometimes, obviously, you're not going to do things every day, or some things may not be, you know what I'm saying, worthy. I don't even say worthy, but you know, like, whatever. So you got to just pace yourself, but continuously show up and remind yourself that your success is defined by what you do today, not by other people's opinions, not by the amount of money you have. And you don't even have to define your idea of success as mine, but just you can have aspirations to have the biggest dreams ever, and there's nothing wrong with that. But having those benchmark goals, those things that you can do today to just give yourself that confidence and affirmation that you're on the right path and you're building and continuously stacking that compound interest. Like, you heard 365 days, 1% a day, that's 365 in a year. You done 3x yourself, damn near 400x yourself in just a year by just showing up every day, by just being there every day, and not deeming and having so much emphasis as well as condemnation, I believe that's how you say it, on yourself for having to be at a certain point in your life. It's good to have goals, it's good to have discipline, it's good to have an aim where you like to go. But if you fall short, you don't have to beat yourself up, but you can pat yourself on the back, look at how far you came, and do things now. I think a lot of times, like, our thoughts about life is what makes life what it is. Life is always life. The trees are always the trees, but it's my thoughts on the trees. I can look at the trees as, oh, it's just a tree, it's just there, or I can look at it as a representation of myself, another manifestation of me teaching me. But that's just the power of perspective. Changing your perspective changes your life. Shout out to Wayne Dyer. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's one of the best quotes ever, in my opinion, because it's so powerful and life-changing. You change your view and start to measure your success upon what you did today, and incrementally celebrating and appreciating your accomplishments. All of that builds on itself. All of you builds on itself and builds on your subconscious mind and formulates the identity that you act out, right? So it's important to have that idea and remember to not make it seem like you need to get everything to win all of this in order to feel successful, in order to feel appreciated or feel accomplished. It's just about you showing up each and every day, doing that passion, doing whatever it is you need to do. A few examples for me: making a beat, making a song, making a video, make reading a book, like creating in some form. Creation is big for me. That's one of the things that makes me feel successful on a daily basis. So hopefully that could give you some, not even hopefully, I know that's going to give you some ideas and just spark some more interest in just, I think we need to rewire as a society, like, because the people that we look up to as successful and the pinnacles of society, those people are not always, they're good at their craft, they're good at what they do, but their character is not always synonymous with that. So it's about changing our role models and not depending on people that have all of these things or somebody that's a millionaire or whatever the case. There's a good goals to strive for, but you need to show up each day. That person, all they did was show up each day, worked on whatever they did to work on, cultivated into something that now can be recognized throughout the world or compensated on a mass level. So show up every day, go with your passion, go with your passions, and measure your success by the daily. What did I do today? Did I accomplish what I know I needed to accomplish today? And with that, I build on that success and appreciate myself. I'm not waiting my entire life to when I get $1 million, when I got a house, a wife, or all of these mind-made and society-made accomplishments to feel success, because I'm successful just for waking up this morning, just for showing up to make this video right now, because not everybody woke up this morning, and that's just the circle of life. That's just the way things are. But you're here for a reason, and that reason is to contribute to the growth of the world, the growth of yourself, and just enjoy this experience. That's one of the biggest things. And might as well start measuring your success by your enjoyment. How often do you feel at ease with your life? I done thought of a whole nother video, but measure your success by the way you feel, not by what you have, but by the way you feel. I think I might title the video that instead, honestly. But that's a whole nother topic and video for another day. But how you feel is who you are. So if you constantly embody and arbor these negative feelings and negative thoughts, what type of person do you think you're going to be? What type of energy do you think you're going to put out? What type of perspective and glasses do you think you're going to see life from? It's really simple. This is about rewiring and telling yourself it's about what I do now. It's who I am now is what shapes who I will be the rest of my life. So what decisions will you make today, and how will you measure your success? I think if you made it this far in this video, you're successful. I appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all. And tap in with my new music, and we got a whole lot more coming soon. It's about to be, the floodgates have opened, man. We flowing like Niagara Falls. I appreciate y'all for watching, listening, and yeah, I love y'all. We out unlimited.